Hello traders, Mike Mohebi here. Today, as you can see, 31st of October 2017. It's 11 past 6 a.m. in Melbourne, Australia, and it's 7:11 p.m. yesterday. As you can see, it's 30th of August in London and New York, and 11 past 3 p.m. in New York. So if you have watched any of my videos, this is the live trading sessions I have every day close to the end of New York session. If you have watched any of my videos or liked them, please subscribe to my channel and let the other traders, your friends, know about this channel. There are so many traders who need help to be profitable. There are a lot of, like 95% of traders lose money. So I think it's our mission to help others to start trading Forex and gain some passive cash flow, as I do. So yeah, subscribe to my channel and share it on your social media so the other traders know about this and they can start making some money. All right, let's get to the work. Let's take a look at oil. Oil is the first one that we analyze normally. So as you remember, we talked about this small resistance line here, and we said that this one, if this breaks, the price gonna go up, and it did. If this is a big channel that is moving at the moment, yeah, and the price broke this here. It came back again, it confirmed this move, and yeah, it's going up now. It's about 54 now. So this is our signal in oil. Let me draw the beautiful channel here. So it's actually at the top of the channel at the moment, so it's too late to get into the market. Okay, if you haven't entered this trade, please don't at the moment. Not. It's gonna go about up to this $55. Okay, that's the projection of this movement close to the top of there, but that doesn't mean that it will. So it's too late to enter that trade. Please not do this. Gold. What gold is doing, as you can see, the zero lag MACD came down. It couldn't break the zero line, but it's trying to go up again, and stochastic is getting close to the oversold, so it's gonna go up, probably gonna get a signal. And this is a 14 stochastic. If it was 5, probably we have a signal here. So let me delete these indicators so you can see clearly what the price is doing. So anytime price breaks through a resistance line, a small channel, this is a buy signal. Okay, it's not confirmed yet. It hasn't crossed these two moving averages, 3 and 8 EMAs, okay, yet, and we don't have a clear signal on a stochastic and the zero lag MACD, as you saw, but it's getting close to this resistance area and it's trying to go up. As you can see, the buyers are pushing the price higher. The dollar was strengthening during the past 2 weeks, but now it's weakening. We had a strong GDP on most currency of the world, but during the past 2 weeks, the GDP news, but now that news is gone, so the effect on the market is probably past, and then the gold is getting back to the previous movement that it had. So the same probably is in silver. Yeah, as you can see, we have a big pin bar here, and this pin bar shows that the buyers are working really hard to push the price higher, and this one again is another pin bar. So I got into the trade, and my stop loss is a little bit lower than the low of this previous candle, the previous pin bar. If you draw a Fibonacci of this pin bar, you can see that the area between 261 and 423 Fibo level is almost close to the top of the previous high. So we expect that the price gonna go probably higher to this area. Okay, so That's why I put my target between these two lines. There's so many confluences in this area at the moment, and yeah, this is very good. So we have a signal in silver, and probably next day, at the close of the next day, the tomorrow video, just like wait for the tomorrow video, I will record the exact signal. This is gonna be a good signal for us. So let's look at the long picture. So we have a channel here, this one, let's do the top one as well. Probably the top one's gonna be something like that, or maybe, yeah, better to do a almost parallel one. So what the price is doing is getting close to this area here. We have the trend line, we have this resistance area, we have so many confluences here. If the price, you know, the price retraced back, so the general look at the gold and silver in the market is that they're gonna go higher. They've been low for a long time, and the actual price in this up to the end of this year probably gonna be a little bit fluctuating, and the next year is gonna probably jump very high. That's what everybody expects. So, but we trade on signals, okay? We don't trade the expectations. If this price, this candle, the tomorrow's candle breaks these lines and goes higher, probably we're gonna have a pin bar or a very strong candle closing above these two moving averages. And if we have this arrow, if we get this arrow, we're gonna enter the market tomorrow. So just wait for the tomorrow's video. We're gonna analyze gold and silver very, very closely. And this one is the same as I said. Silver is very had this pin bar yesterday, and this again, this pin bar is forming. It's kind of a doji hanging man. So wait for this tomorrow. All right, the next one is Euro CHF. We drew this channel about 2 days ago, I think, and yeah, but the price is reacting to this channel very strongly, and it's closing down at the moment. It's going down, but because the general move, the general trend of the market is going high, is going up, it means that these signals are not trustable unless we get a very, very good confirmation for this one. Let's put our as you can see, the zero lag MACD didn't go very much high above the zero line, so we cannot trust this. It's very close. If it's normally like this, close to the zero line, these are fluctuations. You cannot trust it. The stochastic, every time that crossed up, it generated a signal like here, but every time it crossed down, it didn't follow. So we're gonna be in a choppy market. So we just stay away from Euro CHF. GBP USD, we drew this triangle. If you remember, we put this expected target 300 pips if it breaks this line here. So we just wait until this the price breaks this line and we enter. Up to then, we just stay away. USD CAD, we had this pin bar here, and I entered the this is 5 micro lot. This pin bar was my signal. It's not a strong signal. Okay, let me clear that. As you can see, we don't have any signal there. I just put this one here to follow them. As you can see, I didn't calculate any target or stop loss or anything. So this one is a very small trade. I just put in to follow this pair. It's not a signal. Okay, do not trade this. USD CHF, this is a good signal. A pin bar opened up with a small gap and it's going down. So let me see how much profit I have on this one. USD CHF, this one, it's $23, not much. It's 5 micro lot. My major profit is in AUDJPY, one lot, 696. All right, yeah, so this one is a signal for us, though if we put the indicator, it's not much clear. Maybe a stochastic is only giving us signal, that's it. The zero lag MACD hasn't given us any signal yet. So you can enter here and put a small target. Probably the way I put it, I just put a rough target there, and yeah, you just have a little bit of profit. But yeah, be careful, move your stop loss to the break even as soon as you can. The next one, Euro USD. Euro USD is, again, it had a very strong sell signal here. It's going back today, and probably it's gonna form a divergence, you know. As you can see, this is a zero lag MACD here, this is a stochastic going up, but this low and this low form a lower low, but the stochastic and zero lag MACD are forming a higher low. So these are divergences. If this happens and we have a strong signal in this area, we can enter the market, but just we wait now. You know, the general trend of Euro USD is going high, it's going up. Okay, that's what's happening. So if this pattern breaks, if this let me delete these indicators so we can draw a very, let's draw some lines here. This is a very steep channel, okay, something like that, and it broke about 2-3 weeks ago here, and it's going down. The general trend is up, but it's going down this way. It stopped at this resistance line here. If it breaks this one, it's gonna go down probably to the next one around this area. We have a little bit of a resistance in this area, so that's what we are expecting. If it goes up, probably it's gonna go back again to this area on top of this one. So we don't know what's gonna happen. You just wait for a clear signal. If this happens, we enter in any direction, but the general trend is going down now, so we are in favor of sell signals, not buy signals. Remember that buy signals are not that strong. If you can avoid it, just don't enter at a buy signal. Stay for to get a clear signal for sell. Probably it's gonna go up. Let me delete these. Wait, just zoom in. What I expect is that we have a little bit of resistance in this area and top there, right? I think it's gonna go up a little bit, maybe to this first resistance or maybe to the second one, because USD is getting weaker. Okay, now that the gold and silver are getting stronger, right? So this Euro USD gonna go up probably to one of these two, and then it's gonna break down. That's what I expect to see. So we wait until we get a clear signal around any of these areas, a sell signal. Okay, we are expecting a sell signal, and then we enter the market. Until then, we just don't do anything. All right, the next one, USDJPY. As you can see, we had this pin bar here. It touched the resistance area, resistance line there, and it's very strong going down. Let me draw some other indicators. As you can see, we have a probably tomorrow the zero lag MACD gonna cross below zero line, and if it does, it means that the downtrend is confirmed and we have a downtrend. The stochastic crossed, and yeah, currently we are in a very good shape. I'm gonna tank my stop loss a little bit, so I don't want to lose a lot. This is good. Still we have about 90 pips room here and about 100 pips of trade. Probably I'm gonna move this target a little bit lower later on, maybe tomorrow when the trend is confirmed, but for the sake of today, just like draw a Fibonacci. Yeah, this is in a good area now, in like 261, close to 261. Probably I can move it a little bit lower than that. So this is the farthest that I can put my target at the moment. If it breaks under this, probably I have to I must and I will enter again to add to my position if we have a good signal around this area. AUDUSD, it broke this resistance line for 1 week. It moved down. Now it's gonna, we have these small pin bars here, and it's pushing up. I don't know, it's not a clear signal, so we just wait. If you trade the stochastic only and price action, probably this is a good start for you. You can enter for a small position, probably about 50 to 70 pips to get to the close to this resistance here. But if not, I don't see any signal. Canadian dollar, Japanese yen, this is a very strong signal. We had a sell position. It's a pin bar. When the pin bar forms, we expect that the market goes up, this bullish pin bar. But after the pin bar, when the market breaks down, it means that the sellers are so powerful that they could resist this pin bar and they go down. This is not an entry signal, okay, this pin bar. So we normally don't, this is a pin bar that we enter, okay, it breaks these moving averages and it touches above. These kind of signals are buy signals. Are entry signals, I mean, but like this pin bar here or this one are not buy signals. Remember that these are not confirmed. These are under the moving averages, and this is not a buy signal. The buy signals are normally above moving averages, and the sell signal like this one are under the moving averages. So if we get a pin bar, sell pin bar, bearish pin bar, we enter at a sell position, unless we stay away. And the last one is AUDJPY. As you can see, the market is going down. I put this small trade to just follow this market, and it's in a good shape. It's going down. I'm gonna tank my stop loss a little bit. Probably around that area is good. We have about 90 pips room, and it's in good shape. It's going down. Everything is like in downtrend. Stochastic and zero lag MACD is under zero. Everything is good, so we just keep following this trend. And yeah, that's it for today. As I always say, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do. And if you have any question, ask in the comment sections. I will answer all the questions. And if you don't have these indicators, I'll put the link in the description below so you can download all these indicators. And thanks so much for watching, and have a nice day.